Hello and welcome back to Factory Town. So I've let the game run for a fair bit and we now have lots of iron. We are in fact full here. I'm going to upgrade this to give us double storage of iron to get things going. We are getting stone in. This is doing well. We're not getting any more polished stone in really. Kind of struggling to keep up with that, but I think we are sort of getting there. I mean, that cart's going away. It's slow going for that, and I think that's just simply because it takes so long to do it, and I think the issue is not getting the stone in fast enough. So let's start by fixing this, shall we? Let's add more gravity, I think. Because it takes 10 polished stone a go, and that's a lot when we think about it. If I move that and drop that down to just 1, not quite enough to keep that running at full pace. So yeah, we definitely need 2. Okay, well, rather than doing like that, I think we will go... oh, no. Oh. That, please, there we go. And we're going to do that. Grab it on top. There we go. So now we've got 2 lines running on the same route there. Hopefully that'll be enough to keep going even when we require more stone brick to go. So that'll all be good. Our money wise, we are, well, coin wise I should say, sorry, it's not money, yeah, they are coins. Yeah, well, coins are money. Yeah, don't know what I'm saying there. Okay, we're sort of doing okay for the yellow coins. Our red coins are building slowly, and I think our blue coins are also building very slowly. Purple coins are, however, just staying dead level and doing nothing, which makes sense because we're not making any purple coins, so perhaps we need to do that. Perhaps we need to sort this out. I would really like to get our necklace system going a bit more. We're running low on mana power for the crowns. I'm not fussed about that because the crowns seem to be doing okay. I think got... oh no, we don't have any crowns left there, but I think crowns are doing okay up here. Have a quick look here. We've got... yeah, that's almost full of crowns. Oh, that's empty. Oh, okay. This is where I am really tempted to change some things up. And because we've got a lot more people, a lot more populous than we had before, I'm thinking of changing the rail system to stop here and then having in this square here, on either side of this square here and also on these sides here, drop-offs for items. We'll just have silos for items and then just have carts going backwards and forwards delivering stuff left, right and centre. I think that would work better because then stuff can be distributed a lot more evenly. And we don't need our carts going up here to do this. I mean, obviously fish oil is not getting up there. Why is fish oil not getting up? That's because you're medicinal wraps on that one. So we will need to deliver fish oil and medicinal wraps to each one of these things. So medical wraps. I keep saying medicinal. Medical wraps. Medical. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's stop this and let's remove the rail there. Now we do have obviously the chutes coming through, so we're going to have to do something about those. I'm not sure what they will be kind of in the way. I might move them to here. So we're going to have a run down there and a run down there, and they come back in again for the bridge. Just so we've got space in the centre to do things. It does also mean that we can drop stuff off here. We'd have space here and here as well, although we've got this main line coming through there. That's not a problem. That's okay. Right, so let's pause the game because I don't want my happiness to drop through the roof. So let's remove all these rails. And yep, I do have space in the base to do that. I don't want to delete all my rails and suffering with no rails again. That's not very fun. And I also need to disable the wooden coal. Yeah. That one there. I need to change up this. I'm going to remove those. Let that do its thing. We'll empty these out whilst it's transporting stuff down there. Or no, we won't. It'll finish like that. That's fine. That's good. That's probably better than I wanted. So let's move that barn. Flatten down a bit of the terrain here. So we're going to remove some of these resources, even the ones that aren't depleted. Remove some of those, and then we're going to move this back to being there like that. That would be very, very dumb. There, like. And in fact, nope. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this terrain up a layer. And then put that back in there. There. It's going to be off slightly because it wants to be in line with that there. Okie dokie. And then this is going to be the same. We're just going to move this to there because that's good enough, I think. No. And then you can carry on depositing into there, and you can deposit into there, and everything will be awesome. Like so. Right. So let's remove those. Grab these chutes and those can't. Need to actually destroy pretty much the whole infrastructure doing this, which does actually kind of make sense because of the way this was built. That is extremely jumpy, but I'm not surprised if I'm honest with you. This save has been going on for quite a while, has gone through a couple of major updates, so not really surprised it's starting to struggle with things. Okay, so there was me saying I don't like putting cuts in things, and I've had to put a cut in there because OBS crashed on me at some point. It froze whilst I was cutting things down. I went back to look at the video. I was just taking these the parts out that had the rails on, and it froze. So yeah, I can understand that the game was being very jumpy. I don't know whether that affected it at all, but I've basically just taken them all out and moved the silos to there, and that's it. That's all I've done. I haven't done anything else for that because I prefer doing it on camera. So what do we want to do here? Well, I want to have the rail carts come along here, probably go around the front and then come back again, drop off. Then we can have the carts come down, grab whatever we want from whatever one of these silos. So far we've got a couple of silos doubled up, but I'll have one of each type. And then we'll have a cart or 2 carts for each silo. And because we have 2 of each building, we've got 2 specialty goods, 2 markets, so on and so forth. So we'll have 2 carts. One will go to this one will go to that one. And we have 4 apothecaries, I've just noticed. is kind of correct. We have 4 of those. We only have 2 food markets, so we might get some more food markets. We might not need them. I don't know. And we have 4 general goods, don't we? Yeah. But if we were going to stick down any more food markets, they'd probably go there. Does mean I can also expand this town out a little bit. I would have to take out some of this stone here to do it, which is going to affect our stone mine a bit. But I'm not all that worried about that. That seems to be going fine. I'd have to do a little bit of terraforming here if I did. And also put houses on this central road. Well, one thing I do need to do, however, is run the lines down here, which will then come back in and go along. I think this is going to follow the top of the road and come down. Could have probably left them in the centre, but then if I want to put houses in here, I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll put houses in those 1, 2, 3. So we'll have 3, 6, 9, 18 more houses. We could fit another 5 on the end. Yeah. Anyway, let's just build it. Let's just build it, shall we? So we're going to have to build up some form of scaffolding. Now, I like the idea, the way this looks. I like the scaffold, the chutes being inside the scaffolding. I'm not going to put the big fence down the centre because there'll be a path here. So instead, we're just going to go 2, 3. I think we will go further up there because it needs to come down. But I think, is it 3 we want to go, or is it 2? Remember, it's 2. It's just 2 we need to go. It does make life a little awkward for seeing things underneath, but not all that fussed about it, I don't think. What I may do is remove these central roads here as well and make this a double path. Because if I put houses in here and then we have them stopping at the general goods, it's going to block it. I kind of wish I'd done that there as well, but didn't, so it's a bit late for that now. But yeah, I think if we run another road down here, road down there, move all of those. Just taking out the roads around our base, I think. Move. Well. Okay, that's good. And remove those. And yeah, then we can put the houses in on that side with their backs up against that central line, and we'd have the line coming down one side of that, then it will come down here. So we'd have to double up this road here and here. So there we go. Okay, and that will allow carts to come down there. Gotta get it all so it makes sense in my head as well. That road. Yeah. Run it up there. Whoa. Right, and run that all out there, okie dokie, and we can run the double path it up to there and remove those. This could be a 3-way path, it might as well be. And I'm not going to run the double path up to that one because that would not make sense. That would be a little odd. Yeah, that's going to be a bit off there, but not really a great deal to. I mean, I could move this mine I could happily move that mine somewhere else. Move it back. We will have to enhance this mine at some point. I might let that get depleted and then move it further up here out the way, so we can build things later on. But for now, that can just stay like that. And the one-way system's not important, but we'll leave that in there. Okay. Right. So, you're on the correct level. That's going to work absolutely fine. Yeah, oh, on there. And there's one. There we go. Right. And hopefully we can just run the chute from here. It's a support block. It has a support block. It does not have a support block. There you go. Now it has a support block. Are you happy? To there. And then from there, you can run straight along. To there with a grabber, which I'm going to turn off, and remember to link it together. That's something else I need to check as well. Where are we? We are on, that was iron, wasn't it? So this is iron. So that inventory sensor, no, that math block needs to be linked to that grabber. And yes, as was pointed out, I need to check this actually. Any more? No, no research. In our grid system here, yes, yeah, things are backed up and gone nuts again, and I thought they would. It was pointed out, I completely forgot, pointed out by Java Mirko again, that I didn't link up the I linked the math blocks up to the buildings to turn them on and off, but I didn't actually link the inventory sensors to the math blocks. So they don't know. So was it math block, or was it? Yeah, it was inventory. No, it was that way, isn't it? I think. Which means you're out of earth stones because you have a mana stone on you for some bizarre. Oh, you've got a couple of mana stones on you. Let's clear them out. Okay, there we go. Right, and then we need to turn on the earth one because it's never going to get itself turned off because it doesn't know. Let's do that. So that's going to fire over to there. That'll be fine. I think I'm going to manually turn that one off again. What does manually turn that? Oh no, don't link them. Then manually turn that one off and go and have a look at the water one as well. That is on, so I want to turn that off. Okay. Yeah, because you're completely backed up because I didn't link them up, so that's on. That line doesn't matter so much, that's fine. The issue we got is we've now got this blocked up here, but luckily the fire is taking priority, so hopefully that'll move. We go down there. Now they'll fire, they'll turn on and off as it needs to, so that's all going to work now. So thank you for pointing that out. As I read that comment, I realised that you're right, I hadn't, and I was worried that was going to come back in and it was all going to be absolute hell, but it's not as bad as expected, thankfully. So we're kind of okay, and it's going to let that through, and that will eventually figure itself out because the earth line is not blocked, so we'll be okay for that, I reckon. We're not using more mana than we're putting in, which is good. We do have an issue with the water not producing enough. Oh, and there was something else I wanted to do here as well, if I hadn't done it already. No, I had. So we do a 1,000 stone brick. What I'm going to do, probably off camera as well, I built this wonderful bridge here, and then didn't do the rest. I'm going to do that off camera, I think. I'm going to build up these bridges to make it look nice. Finish off a bit of things we've done. But talking of finishing things off, let's actually get on and do what I'm supposed to be doing here. So that's all done. Okay, so now we want to do this one here. So you only want to go up 2. 1, 2, here we are. Ooh, ooh. The camera is very fast, and the actual drawing can't keep up with it, so that's the issue I'm having there. So you're 2, you're 1, and then we need to figure out this here. So you want to go definitely over that, so we have to go at least 2 there. I'm just going to do there. Maybe would make more sense. And then we put in a scaffold ramp. There. I think that'll do. Yeah, then we'll put in a standard. Then we can run that down there. That's going to say no. Yes, no, because that needs to be, well. Our carts are still doing their bits and pieces, emptying these silos out, because carts follow the silos, which I really like. If you move a building that a cart's linked to, it knows that building. It doesn't just know where it's going. So it knows to come and follow that building when it's lost. Is absolutely down, off. Hopefully, I don't think that's too high. We can technically go down a further one if we want to. I think I'm going to do that actually. I think we're going to go down. We'll do that. Yeah. I don't think it was too high, but don't want to risk it. So, coal. Your coal. Oh dear. Math block. You grabber. Awesome sauce. Right. Go. I think you're gonna bug out, aren't you? I think. No. No, we've still got enough coal. But you should at some point turn back on. There we go. And that's grabbing the coal. The coal goes sliding down. And everything is awesome. Fantastic. Awesome. Right. So you, I don't know what you were doing. You can come over here. I'm going to pave that entire area in front of there. As well. Yeah, okay. Just to give our carts a bit of a boost. Or a bit of a advantage. Now, how do we want the carts to go? I mean, we could run them around the back, round the front, and then back again. I kind of want to keep this clear here so I can see the carts, if any carts are just coming up and parking. Because if you're parking and waiting for one, that means that another cart's going to come along and we'll park behind if we limit it to 2 for each one. So in order to compensate for that, I think we're going to run a road around the outside, like so carts can get to the back as well if they need to. Yeah, that makes sense. Okie dokie, right. And then we're going to, we won't see the carts on the back. I'm fine with that. Okay. So we need to go 3. So there. There. And then that line there. I think 10 items is going to be okay for the moment. This can be expanded later. I don't think we're really going to worry about it filling up too soon. I'm just hoping this is going to be fairly easy to expand. Oh, don't like that. Why don't you like that? Bit of this one. Bit of this one. I did. I missed one right there, right in the centre. there. Go to there. All our trains can go, and they won't stop off anywhere at the moment because we don't have any stops to them, which is fine. So we have 10 silos. Let me figure out what we're gonna need. What do we currently have coming up here? Well, fish oil we don't. We're delivering that directly to someone. Maybe we'll change it. Maybe we'll have fish oil come up to one from here, and then we'll move things on from here. So, I'm just also thinking that we've actually got 4 of some items, so we're going to need 4 carts doing things, which might clog things up having stuff so close together. I don't really want to double up the things on either side. I mean, if I had a crown here and a crown there, one side would get more priority than the other because of how these work. And I haven't figured out how to get the logic setting so that, you know, if this silo has more than that silo, turn off that one there. So how do I want to do this? Let me see here. I just have one silo for each thing. I'd need to take the crowns, I'd have to take to 4 locations. Yeah, this becomes a bit more compact. Means we're going to have 4 carts per place. What I'm concerned about here is, and the reason I'm sort of, is that I've got crowns, for instance. So I have 4 carts grabbing crowns. Okay, this silo can have 3 carts parked around it, 1, 2, and 1 behind. And if this runs out of crowns, the carts will come back, park up, and just wait for the crowns to go into it before they move off again. When the 4th cart comes along, if he was to park here, because that square is closest to that one there, right on the corners, he's going to block that silo off. So the carts trying to get to that sandwich silo won't be able to get there. So I either need to spread these out further, which would be okay, but they might cause issues with carts getting stuck in between. Or we need to find a better solution than this. If there was only 2 carts going to each one, that would be absolutely fine. I mean, I could thin these back out. I don't need the 4. To be honest with you, I could deliver to just 2, but then they can only sell so much stuff to the people. I mean, they can sell 1 of each. But maybe, yeah, I think maybe if I take out the extra ones that I put in, because that general store covers pretty much half the island. You're only covering a little bit. You're, oh dear, I don't know what I just did. Oh, look back. You're only covering a couple in that corner, so maybe I don't need that many. Let me find all my carts and move them out here. You go over there. You fish. Why don't you go over there? Got medicinal wraps. You're doing water. You're doing wraps. Medical wraps. You're doing that. You can go over here. We've got 4 carts going this way. They can carry on doing their job. That's absolutely fine. They can just carry on doing what they're doing. I could have just left them, but we're going to reset everything at the moment. And then I've got carts here, so let me see, what do we have? There's no one else moving inside here, I don't think. One linked up together. Nope, nothing seems linked. Okie dokie. Right, so in that case, I am going to... Oh, hold on. There's our second fish one I missed. Thought there was going to be one. You go over there. Right. So, if we get rid of... the general store, the apothecary, and the specialty goods, and then the general store, apothecary, and specialty goods, we'll have 2 of each building, which should be enough to cover everything. So yeah, because of the way I position them out. So you are covering all that over there, you're covering something like that. Should be fine. So yeah, you can go. You still got stuff in. You still got stuff in. You got stuff in. You haven't. You can go. Okay, so there's the apothecary's gone. So no, the specialty goods. Sorry. So you're covering all of those buildings. And you're covering the rest. 126, you've got 122. Number of houses linked up. Oh yeah, so now that bar's full, it means you're tier 5. Not that I know what the actual tiers do. Yeah, so that you're covering all the buildings up to like that line there. And you're covering everything else. So that's fine, that works, okay? So let's I know I'm gonna remove the goods that are in them, but so you're covering all those there, you're covering no buildings left out. Doesn't look like it. Awesome sauce. And we know you work, and we know you work. So okie dokie, there we go. Right, so let's move those around. And do you know what? Let's also we didn't upgrade all the houses level 5 yet. I need to do that. We'll put in 4 more houses because I can. There we go. You've got all them, you've got all them. It would be nice if just they did all that side and you did all this side. Could do that by cutting the path off. I wonder if that'll work. Let's do that. So you now only reach all those. You reach all those. Oh, I've got a had a much better idea, but then I just double talked about it. If I put the apothecary down here, it would be able to cover all this side, and so on and so forth. But that would not work because only a single path, and I don't want to get it blocked up. So everything on the double paths is much better. So we'll put the roads back in. I'm sure the game knows what it's doing by filtering all the things and doing what it needs to be doing. I'm sure it understands. I think it works on distance. It's just the closest. If that's closest, then yeah. Right. Okay. So let's pause the game again and let's see what we're doing here. So medical wraps. Where do you sell to? You sell to apothecary. Yes, you do. You sell to the apothecary. So in fact, can I move? I can't move. Let's move all these down here. And then you are medical wraps, yep, and you are pies, right? So you take pies, deliver pies to that food market, and you take pies and deliver them to that food market. You take medical wraps and deliver them to that apothecary. You take medical wraps and deliver them to that apothecary. And I'm fine with them doing that because it's the only ones coming from this side. So we're going to have 4 carts going backwards forwards. They're going to fall out of favour because one's travelling further than the other. So on and so forth. So it doesn't particularly matter. We haven't got any. You're all going to be coming down this path here and going up and around and doing bits and pieces, but yeah, you can figure it out. You can figure it out. Right. And then by doing that, by cutting them all out, obviously we only need 2 carts per silo here now. So what do we have? We have fish. We have fish coming up. We have fish oil. You're already set to fish oil. That's good. So if I go, because we are going to have more of these because we're going to have one of each type. So we've got gourmet food, which we're getting apple pie. So that's going to fill the gourmet one up. So we need to get dairy, milk. That's, I think sandwiches fill up a lot of those, apart from dairy. So we can combine things and mix stuff up, and it's fine. Your crown, your sandwiches. So let's move you out of the way. Let's move sandwiches to there. Okay. Then shirts. Then fish oil. Okay. And you can pay. You are shirts and pretty much full. So we want to empty that one off, don't we? Okay. What have you got in it? Your necklaces, your sandwiches, and your crown. So, right, so we got sandwiches and we got that. So, right. So crowns can go over here. Necklaces can go next to it. So, in fact, we're going to remove the ones that I don't really want to keep. So there we go. So I don't get confused. Right. And we want to prioritize emptying these for the minute. We've got shirts and we have sandwiches. And we have shirts and sandwiches. I'm actually going to get rid of the fish oil one as well. I'm thinking, because we can just deliver the fish oil directly from here like we were before. So there's no reason to not be doing that. So you want to deliver to that apothecary. And we don't have another one with fish oil? No, we don't. What did you... Where you go to that one. Right, so you want to grab that one and deliver to that apothecary. So you're going. Right. You are a shirt delivery service, so you want to take shirts and deliver to general store. You are a shirt delivery service, take shirts, deliver to general store. Off you go. Right. You are going to take sandwiches and deliver to there, and you're going to take sandwiches and there. And we have one spare cart. I think we had a spare cart up here anyway, so we'll leave you for the minute because actually we want to copy you 4 times. And we want to set this up already. So we want crowns, deliver to there, next wagon, crowns, you, necklaces, deliver to there, and you, necklaces, deliver to there. And I'm having deja vu. I think I did this before. Oh yes, because crown and necklaces are the same things. They're under the same item, they're under jewellery. So maybe we don't want to be making those. Maybe we want to be just making the necklaces and not the crowns. We don't need the crowns. I'm thinking that's probably a good idea if we just make the necklaces and not the crowns. Doesn't mean we're not using gold for anything. Then we can use gold for other things somewhere. So, yeah. Okay, so we're going to turn off crowns. But we don't need yellow coins. Yellow coins we're fine for. So, off we go. But again, you're just going to be producing necklaces now, which you need stone for, and you're not really doing well for stone. Why have you got stone in you? Because you have not been filtered. Because I'm an idiot. Ah, because you were delivering to there, it was probably full, so you delivered to there. Right. Delete that. There. Right, you are now set to polish stone only. Okie dokie. So that's good, that's working, that's fine. How are we doing for sandwiches? Sandwiches we are completely full on. Good thing. And we now need some railway stops. Oh, rail is not spelled with a U. Rail stop, there we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Awesome. And that should work. That should do its job. We just need to switch over to these 2 silos once these are empty, which shouldn't take too long. And the job is a good one. there's still more to come. We still need to figure out and make some more wonderful items because we got a lot more to make. And yeah, we need to make some form of dairy and apples, something like that. I'm thinking potatoes, but I don't really want that. We don't get a lot of fruits and veggies, and I think that's because that comes with the apple pies. And apple pie delivery is low. But to cap off our food market, we definitely need to get dairy. So cheese is on the horizon soon. Our general store, well, we're not selling anything really here. I suppose we could sell things like leather or nails or something. That could be doable. Yeah, I mean, we could set up a... I was going to say we could set up a dairy farm, but no, dairy doesn't give you leather as well. We could set up something for that. The apothecary, we need potions. That's doable. We need ethers. Well, we have plenty of ethers just there. I don't really want to be selling them to people because we're using them to make omnistones, and this system is barely keeping up. But that's all on the horizon, so we need to build those, sort those out, and get all going. Right, okay, so you two are now going to switch over to this here. Big sandwiches delivered to there. You are big sandwiches delivered to there, and that can go. Boom. And our shirt delivery service is a bit slow because I think they're filled up on shirts and then they're full up. Yep, they're full up on shirts and then stopping. So but that's okay. That's okay. That's not a problem. Yeah, our carts is about, and that's the idea. Having the two paths means our carts can just sit here and not worry about it, which is awesome. I wonder if they sell faster based on more houses they have. I can sort of test that, especially with this one here, because I can look at how full that is and how quick it's ticking down, and then put in all the houses in the centre and see where it goes down quicker. I guess it would do. The only thing I can think of. Right. Okay, so you're the first one. You are going to. You were going to that apothecary, so you are going to take shirts to there. You take you there. Then remove that silo. Awesome. So now we're on the rail system, and more things will come in here. We'll get cheese in here and other bits and pieces, and everything will be awesome. But that's going to have to wait until the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again next time, and until then, as always, have fun.